Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning from the Texas oil fields. This is Prophet Lisa reporting for duty. Oh man, so I was watching Isaiah Saldivar yesterday. Gosh, how did I first see him? I don't remember. It was in some random video on YouTube. But man, he knows how to preach. Fiery, very fiery preaching. Not very many people in the world can preach like that. It was interesting. I was thinking while I was watching him, I don't think I could ever preach that way. But maybe women aren't supposed to. Maybe, and I remember hearing about that. There's a difference between preaching and teaching. And I remember hearing that it's okay for women to teach but not preach. There's a verse that says, I do not permit a woman, it does say, I do not permit a woman to teach a man or to have authority. She must be in submission. So one thing I heard about that was that women can't preach in a way where it seems like they're being authoritative. So that's why I'm calm and, calm, cool, and collected in my videos. Anyways, I wanted to talk about gluttony because it's like a serious issue. Think of all the fast food places we have and how much we can be in love with food. Don't be in love with food, be in love with God. I liked in Isaiah's testimony, he said for the first 2 weeks after he got saved at the altar, he didn't want to eat for 2 weeks. Which some people could be like, that's dangerous. Technically your body can go 230 days without food and you can survive. I actually Googled it a while ago. You can go 3 days without water and then you'll be dead. But you literally can go 230 days without food and be fine and survive. Isn't that crazy? I did a 3-day fast one time and it was hard. On day 3 my body was so weak. It was hard. I don't even remember why. I was reading some book. Gosh, what was it called? What was it called? I don't remember. But it was a really good book. No, I can't remember it at all. Anyways, it was a great book. It talked about fasting. Jesus really didn't talk a whole lot about fasting, except I think he did say when you fast, don't make it obvious, don't brag about it, and keep it a secret, because you're not doing it for the praises of men. You're not doing it to brag, to show how strong you are. You're doing it to die to the flesh. Anyway, so if you struggle with gluttony, you should try fasting because it will help you die to your flesh. And anytime I have fasted, you never appreciate food as much as when you're eating after a fast. I actually fasted for my ex in regards to his drinking. I think I made it 3 days, or maybe it was 2 days. I don't know, but I fasted and prayed for him because I figured it was a demon. A lot of times, if someone's an alcoholic, it's a demon that's driving them. Because I noticed, I was observing, because he would drink on all his days off, and I was like, it seems like it's some other force driving him to drink excessively. I was like, I don't think this is just him. So I was like, why does he want to be excessive about it? Yeah, it seemed like it was a drive, So then I was thinking it was a demon, so I fasted and prayed. And then he did quit drinking for 3 months, but then he started up again, so whatever. Anyways, it's nice when you can have at least some victory, So if you struggle with drinking, or anybody you know does, or if you struggle with gluttony and food, you have that drive to consume tons of food. It's probably a demon, just like with drinking. So anyways, if you struggle with that, or anyone else you should fast and pray, at least for 24 hours. That's not too hard, except usually you get a headache and you just gotta tough it out. But it is possible. You can fast for 24 hours. You can still drink milk, tea, and coffee. I feel like drinking milk is cheating, but it's between you and God, obviously. Whatever you want to do. If you still want to drink milk, you go ahead and drink milk. I feel like milk is cheating because milk is almost like a meal. But anyways, you guys should try it. Die to yourself. Jesus said, if anyone will come after me, he must deny himself, pick up his cross, and follow me. But so many of us, we're like in love with ourselves, you know, and we want what we want when we want it, and we're going to get it, and we're going to do whatever it takes to get it. That's like the American way, right? There's a song, whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Yeah, don't be like that. Don't be like that. You don't always need everything that you think you need. Oh, and also, what you want and what you need are two totally different things. A lot of times, everything that we want, we might say, I need that. But you don't really need it. You just want it. You know? Yeah, or when people are hungry, they're like, I'm starving. Like, you're not starving. You're not starving unless you haven't eaten for 3 days, you know? But it's so easy to do that. And I know I've done this so many times, like as a stay-at-home mom. I'll be eating and I'll be thinking, why am I eating right now? I'm not even hungry. But so many of us do that. We're like, I'm bored. I'll eat something. So watch out for that. Anytime you put food in your mouth, you totally should. You should ask yourself the question, am I even hungry right now? Or, yeah, and what am I hungry for? Am I really hungry for food? Or am I hungry for Jesus? Right? Because I think that's what happens. I think we have that craving in our soul for God, for Jesus, to pray, to connect with God, to listen to some worship music, to read the Bible. But instead, we go for the food, you know? But what we really need is spiritual food. Right? Which is probably why I make these videos, because the verse, you know, when Jesus said to Peter, do you love me? And he said, yes, I do. And he said, then feed my sheep. So this is my way of feeding y'all, if you want me to feed you spiritually. Obviously, you have lots of options of people to listen to, but sometimes, you know, it can be hard to take the discipline to turn on YouTube, look up a sermon, and then you got to think of, okay, what topic do I want to listen to? But it can be great to do that. I've done that several times. Turn on YouTube, think of, what am I struggling with right now? Search that. Like, yeah, say gluttony is your struggle. Search gluttony on YouTube, sermon. And then watch 1 or 3 sermons on that subject, and then it'll help. You know? God said, I send out my word and heal them. So whatever you need healing from, spiritually, physically, whatever, just study that topic, you know. And then you should go on openbible.com and search, search on Google, Open Bible, and then whatever topic of whatever thing that you're struggling with. Could be gluttony, could be anger, could be lust. And then read all the Bible verses on that subject, and it'll help you. Take it like medicine, you know. You don't need, maybe you don't need a doctor. Maybe you don't need another pill. Maybe you just need to read a bunch of verses on that subject, and then that can heal you. You know, it's possible. It's possible. Anyways, God loves y'all. You guys should think about fasting. It's really good for you. It really is. God loves y'all. God bless. Bye.